By the end of the 2023 spring semester, I will have 11 courses checked off of my degree progress. Yeah, 11. I am speedrunning my degree, and this is how and why. First, let me give you a little bit of background. I already have my associates. I got it back in 2020, right before COVID kind of destroyed everything. And then after that, I took a year and a half off. One, because my health and my parents' health was not doing so well. Two, because I eventually moved to Florida. And in Florida, I had to transfer absolutely everything, and I was not willing to deal with the entirety of paying out-of-state tuition and all that type of, and basically anything that would take me backwards. In the meantime, I found a job that I very much like for a very flexible firm that I think that I'm going to be at for a very long time. Basically, I found a position that allows me to grow, and it's something that I honestly probably would have wanted when I got my bachelor's. But that doesn't mean I wasn't going to get it. Believe me, I slowly started working on my bachelor's, which I could do in-state tuition. I took classes here and there. But I was very behind, and I was never a school person. See, I wasn't bad at school. No, not at all. It's just that I had so many health issues and so many things that went on in my life that when I did attend school, yes, I did great, but I had to get there first. Something just didn't click for me in the classroom setting, and I was more of a hands-on learner. But business, I always loved, which is why I stuck with it. And which is why I'm speedrunning this degree with about 90% confidence that I'm going to be fine. After I got my associates and transferred into Valencia College, which is a community state college here in Florida, and it is extremely cheap, and I mean really cheap. The cost of an average credit in the bachelor's program, which is what I'm in, is about $120-ish, but literally a fraction of a cost for a bachelor's probably anywhere else, even normal community. Again, that is in-state tuition because I'm finally a resident. I do get those prices. And remember, not all state/community colleges have bachelor's programs. I was just lucky that they had their business administration, leadership, and management bachelor's. I think that's what I'm going for. I don't know. It's a very long. But then I looked at myself and I realized that I'm doing well in work. I'm doing well in my career, but my bachelor's is holding me back. And I looked at how many credits I needed. I needed about a year and a half left. So 3 semesters. And there was no way I was waiting that long because I am impatient. So I took some classes over the fall semester. And right now I'm technically a junior status. So yeah, I was on the way to graduate in 2025, but that's not what I want. So I looked into other options. See, Valencia allows up to 19 credits for 1 semester. So first, I maxed that out. Now you might be thinking, how is it possible to get 11 classes into 19 credits? Well, I didn't. I got 7 into 19 credits. And one of them is a 1 credit course. So technically, I got 6, and then I have one credit course that's going to finish out my entire elective requirements. But then you're like, okay, where did the other ones go? Well, those are actually CLEP exams, but we're going to talk about those in a second. First, let's talk about how I'm doing these 7 classes in 1 semester. Well, Valencia does this thing called Flex, and a lot of other colleges offer this, but I don't think it's as common as it is. See, Valencia is mostly working class people, so they have this thing where you're able to take, I guess, smaller parts of the semester in classes, accelerated classes if you must. And I've decided, or I've registered for 3 classes in the beginning, 4 classes at the end. Of course, one of those is that 1 credit class, so whether or not you want to count it is up to you. Basically, in the span of a month and 1 week, I think it's like 6, actually it's like 6 weeks. In 6 weeks, I'm going to be taking a full course, condensed, but still the same amount of work, and still gonna give me that check on my degree progress. Of course, this is not gonna work for everyone, but if your college offers it, this is a great way to make sure that you get a lot of classes down. Remember, during this entire thing, I am still working full-time, so you gotta consider all the other things that you're going to be doing if you do choose Flex. Again, because I'm working full-time, I'm also taking all these classes online, and thankfully, after COVID, so many classes are available online that I don't have to worry about it. And honestly, I prefer online classes anyway. And luckily, most of mine are asynchronous. So I don't have to worry about attending a class time and sitting there for attendance and all this other stuff. But yes, those are my first 7 classes. Now the last 4. When I transferred, a lot of my classes did not transfer over. Some of them were not accepted because of certain grades, because they were towards the end of COVID and I was not doing too well when we transferred online. Some of them were because I'm from out of state and they want me to take other classes that I've already taken maybe 3 or 4 times, like college algebra. But there's this thing called ECLEP exams. It's on College Board. And basically, you go through College Board, and in their higher education section, they have this thing called CLEP. Most colleges accept this. You're able to go to your college and look at their website and see what they accept, talk to an advisor, see what they accept, and basically check off more off your list. It's an exam. It costs about $90, and if you go to the website, you're able to see exactly what that exam contains. So it's not going to be like a sucker punch in the face. It's not a pop quiz. You can study for it, and you're able to get study guides. Now, I plan on taking those remaining 4 classes as CLEP exams, where I'm going to take 1 week kind of boot camp study guide sessions. Go make sure that I go through absolutely everything, even though I'm pretty sure I know college algebra by now. And then I'm going to sit for the exams, and you do need at least a 50 for it to count as college credit. So hopefully, the goal is to get that 50. And once I do, those 4 classes will be checked off. So yes, I will have a total of 11 classes that will be checked off in 1 semester. And then all I've got left is a few classes over the summer. And my degree is done. 1.5 years condensed into 2 semesters. I don't know how I'm going to survive, but I think I can do it. Remember, everyone is different. Everyone's situation is different. Every college is different. Every degree is different. So really think about it. And if you think that I am absolutely crazy and this sounds like something you would want to cry about for years if you even tried it, do not do it. Don't do it. I am extremely cocky when it comes to this situation, and I know that I might be digging my own grave, so just don't dig it with me. Now, I do plan on keeping my progress throughout the semester and how I feel and check-ins on this channel, so if you would like to subscribe, please do to stick around, and if you like this video or you think I'm absolutely crazy, thumbs. If you think that there's a better way for me to go about this, let's talk about it in the comments. Or if you just think that I'm going to need some sort of luck, please wish me luck, because I will collect that easily. But remember, as always, I am not a professional. I'm just the middle child.
And I love you.